pretty cool.
We're excited to welcome back Alex Trindler to the show. He is a psychic, entertainer, mentalist, and sommelier?
Sommelier.
Sommelier. I have a hard time with that word for some reason. But anyway, he has a show tonight that you can attend. So
come on in, man.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Welcome back.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me back.
Of course. And we're seeing you kind of in action right here. So really quickly before we get into the interview, what was happening in that video?
So that was a friend of mine, Taylor Roberts, who's a jazz guitar player here in Jacksonville. And this is my last show at Blue Jay. I think maybe the one on Friday the 13th. And he's under a small hypnotic induction. And we're using a little bit of telekinesis, you can see, to control his body, push his hand down.
What?
And this is in front of a live, sold-out house.
Whoa, very cool.
Awesome.
So it's a pretty fun show.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit more about your show in general. What can folks expect when they come out?
So a little bit of mind reading, a little bit of hypnosis, a little bit of just fun audience interaction. I don't know, it's mysterious, it's a little bit spooky, but it's never intimidating, it's never uncomfortable, it's always a good time.
That's good. Never uncomfortable.
Exactly, because seriously, man, sometimes some people are like, this sounds like it could be a little...
I hear a lot of
or I
people
might
say when
get
they want to
information I
come.
don't want to hear. You know?
Right, they don't want me to like reveal things in front of an audience. Also, people are afraid from things they've seen before. They don't want to be embarrassed on stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. It should be a good time. It should be fun.
Not embarrassing today though, right?
No.
Hopefully.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know, we'll find out.
So let's jump into it. What are we going to do today? I'm so excited for this.
Last time I was here, I remember I gave you a palm reading. I stayed after, and I gave them to the whole crew. I think everyone had fun.
That's
And
cool.
I was thinking I was going to maybe give you one.
Which hand do you do? Does it matter? Oh,
it does. No, check it out. So your dominant hand, you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
Okay, that's going to be your conscious mind, the Jordan that you present to the world. And the non-dominant is the Jordan that you keep inside. Maybe that's not the Jordan that you want to have read on the air.
Okay, maybe not that one. Okay, but you wanted to pull these out
So
first.
I just wanted to show you, these are authentic from the 1970s ESP testing cards from Duke University. And if you've seen Ghostbusters or any of these types of things, you have the 5 symbols that were used to test beyond random stimulus whether or not people could demonstrate extrasensory perception. What I wanted you to do before we start, look through.
Both of us pick one? Or just one?
Here,
why don't you pick it since I'm doing the palm, or does it need to coincide?
I want it to be you so it could be coinciding
goes with your palm.
All right, Do I show you which one?
No, and just put it face down on the table so that I can't see which one.
Okay, yep, I like it. That's a good choice.
Cool.
Okay.
So this is the one that you wanted. That's the one that you wanted to choose.
We agreed.
All right, you agreed. All right, so let's see the hand. You want to do your dominant hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right-handed.
Yep.
All right, so we're just going to do the highlights here, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing that I look at is the angle that the thumb comes into the palm, right? And we have this mound here. This is called the mound of Venus. And the mound of Venus represents our social aptitude. And it's got a good shape. It's got a nice elasticity to it. You have an enormous social aptitude, but that's not surprising because you're a television host, right?
Right.
But you can see that your mound of Venus flattens out before it comes to your lifeline. And I think that social aptitude as a tool is something you use for work, but I think even though you can be the life of a party, you're probably pretty happy when the party's over and it's time to recharge at home.
I do like both. Yep. As I've gotten older, the balance is needed for sure.
We've talked about that many times.
If you look at the blade of the palm on the pinky side, this is called the edge of Mars negative, and we have the heart line or the love line.
Yeah.
And you can see that yours goes all the way across the palm, dividing it completely evenly. This means that you love strong, you love with your whole heart. You don't know how to do things halfway or 40%, like you're completely invested. And this is in your, like amorous relationships, friends, family, passion projects, everything. But it also means that your expectations from people in your life, it's not negotiable. Right? These are not something that can be, tooled around with.
Right.
Or, so you know exactly what you expect from people. You have a really strong headline here. And this shows a great imagination, but you can see how it goes straight across the palm and it intersects with the line of destiny. So even though you have a great imagination, you're not getting caught up by fairy stories or taken in by delusions of grandeur, right? Like, you understand that like a good idea is only the first step and the rest of the steps are hard work.
Yes.
Now, the lifeline, I don't read those. I don't want to tell people bad news. I don't want to freak people out. But what I will say is yours come together right here. And David, did yours come together? Your lifeline, your headline? No, yours is a gap. And what this gap means is a lot of travel. This means that like home is wherever you hang your hat. You could move to Fiji tomorrow, and within 6 months, you know all the local spots. Those would be your friends.
I believe that.
Now, this doesn't mean that you can't travel, but it means that you really know where your home is. It means that you know where you belong, who your family is, and you're always going to feel that drawback. Now, look at mine. Mine do the same thing. Now, I'm from New York, and I'm not going back there. I live here, but I'm never going to non-ironically say Duval. I'm always going to be the New Yorker living in Florida, right?
Yeah, I love that.
So this means a strong connection to home, right? So these are just the highlights. Nothing too deep, nothing too crazy. Also, the shape of your hand gives the element. So mine is more of an earth hand. It's square. You can see the long fingers and the narrow palm. This is element of air. This is usually like a palm sign found in Libras.
I'm a Libra.
Are you a Libra?
I'm a Libra.
I was looking at some of the other mounds of Jupiter and Saturn here. Is there a predominant Aries in your life as well?
Right here.
Is there? Oh,
Yeah.
Really? Okay. All right. You chose a card here at the
Yes.
beginning. You chose one of these symbols.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take out a piece of blank note card. If this is accurate and we formed a connection, I want to make a prediction and we'll see if this is correct.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. And really quickly, to tell us how they can
Stop
find
it.
you tonight.
Stop it.
Check out
I
my-
watched him.
You
I
watched me
him
right?
draw it.
Is it correct?
Yeah.
Show
All right,
it.
let's just show it real quick. No way.
That's amazing.
Three wavy
okay,
lines.
so tell us what the event's coming up. Where can we see you?
So tonight I am going to be live at Posting House, which is a beautiful wine bar in San Marcos Square. The tickets are available through my Instagram and on their Instagram and on 904 Tickets. Doors at 6, show at 7. I'm going to be Blue Jay on Halloween night, Refinery. My show calendar is all on my Instagram. Please check it out.
That is awesome. Alex, thank you so very much, man. That
It's
is
such a
so
pleasure.
impressive.
Thank you so
are
much for having me.
Amazing. That is so cool. All right. Jordan took off because she's got another thing coming up. Jordan, what you got?
Well, you know, I think we need to do that more and more. We want to have you back for sure, especially as we get closer to Halloween.